Alright, welcome back to the 47 show. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving y'all like my full-on like weight loss journey slash how I got in like all this health and wellness. It's gonna be like, it's a story time. It's gonna be like a little mukbang too. I got a little guacamole. Hold on, can y'all even see that? It's a guacamole and salsa. But and some multi-grain chips. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright, y'all, so like when I was younger, like I used to play, no, I ain't even used to, I did play flag football for a little bit, but when I was young, like elementary school, like I was small or whatever, and then middle school hit, I say like, I probably was like around 11, start eating McDonald's, eating all kinds of stuff. I started getting big, like slowly just started getting bigger and bigger. And then, I slowly just started getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, I knew I was getting bigger. Man, like people around me started saying it too, like my family, like people at school, like make little jokes and stuff. Like I don't know, it wasn't like some big. It was just like I don't know. They would just like start saying little stuff, and I start realizing, okay, I'm picking up weight. So it probably went on to like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and slowly picking up weight. And I'm just telling myself, like, when I move out the house, my first year of college, I'm gonna lose all my weight. I ain't had no plan. It's just early manifestation. Like, this how I know manifestation real. I just told myself, first year of college, I'm losing all my weight. Like, I ain't had no plan for how to do it. I ain't say I was gonna work out. I was like, well, I said I was gonna work out, but I was like, I'm gonna just come home, and everybody gonna be like, what happened to you? I told myself that from early on in middle school all the way up into high school. So like, how many years? That's like 7 years. I was telling myself that for like 7 years straight. So anyway, 8th grade, I started playing football, but I hope y'all hear me over the crunching. Let me talk up. So 8th grade, I started playing football. Like over the summer, I was going to all the conditioning and the training and stuff. I mean, we had got pads, and then like the first game was coming up probably like a week or two later, something like that. I had gotten in trouble. My dad kicked me off the team. He was like, "Yeah, you ain't playing." But secretly, my dad ain't want none of his kids playing football. He ain't want none of us to play football because all the head injuries and stuff. But he don't used to like try to say that to us. He just, as soon as that one little thing happened, you ain't playing football no more. Like, it was just that easy for him. So, got kicked off the team. It was 8th grade. 8th grade, so that was what, like 2013? I think like 2013 was 2020. And, then what happened? I get to high school, 9th grade. Really, 9th grade through my senior year, I was on the band, but the band ain't really like, there's still big people on the band. Like, we get McDonald's and stuff before games and Popeye's chicken, so like they weren't really helping with no weight loss. Like, we used to have our little exercises and stuff, but it wasn't all that deep. Like, you could still get away with that. I mean, y'all see the top people who be on the band, no offense, but they still be big people in the band. So I was on the band from 9th grade to senior year. So I wasn't losing no weight. I'm still getting big at this point. I'm gonna put like some little pictures and stuff in here too, like trying to show y'all what I'm talking about, how big I was. So 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, still getting bigger. Then my senior year of high school, 2017, 2018, like the end of 2017, I had went to the doctor, y'all, just for like a regular checkup. And the dude tell me, like, around my neck and stuff was getting dark. I had darkening around my neck, and especially on the backside. And it was like these little rings was coming in around my neck. And he was like, he had gave some technical doctor name for it. I don't know, it was some long name. But he was like, he did that, then he did some blood work. And it was like, if I keep going the way I'm going, I'm gonna end up with diabetes. But at the moment, I'm just a pre-diabetic. Like, I'm pre-diabetic. I don't know what distinguishes you from pre-diabetic and being an actual diabetic, but that's what they told me. The dude also told me, he asked me, did we have steps at my high school? And that I was like, yeah, we got steps. He was like, you should try to, like in between classes or something, like run up and down the steps, or like some. Yeah, he said I should run up and down the steps. Y'all, the doctor tell me I should run up and down the steps at school. Like, why I would like to run up and down some steps at high school so people could be like, what you doing? I ain't had a mindset I got now to be like, it don't matter. Like, just do what you got to do for you. I'm thinking like, I'm not about to do that. So what I started doing, I started going to the gym early in the morning before I went to class. Like, I don't even know if people really knew how much I was doing that. Back in high school, it was senior year though. Senior year, I was driving and stuff. I dropped my siblings off to school. Before I went to class, I'd go to the gym. But it's like, I'm about to go to class, so it's like, I can't get on the treadmill doing run. I was just doing like weightlifting and stuff, which was kind of helping, but it wasn't like, if you fat and you start lifting weights, you're not going to lose weight. Like, you're going to put weight on. You might bulk up, but it's still going to be like a layer of fat on top of all your stuff, so it wasn't really helping that much either. Oh, I told myself I'm going to play a sport. I'll tell you. Let me play a sport where I know I'm going to get me some PT. I know I'm going to get some running. And I know I'm going to make the team. Basketball was out the question. They had a golf team, tennis. None of them, I ain't feel like I was going to get no exercise on. Football team, that season was already like going through it. Then I was just like, I was too, basically, I'm a senior at this point. I ain't played football. I'm not going to get on the field at no point in time. I'm just going to be a practice player. And then I wasn't like real big to be on the line or something. And I wasn't small enough to do something else. So it was just like, I was at a weird size where it's just like, man, ain't even no point. So I said soccer. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to play soccer. Soccer come around. And my homeboy was playing soccer too. So it's like, I'm signed up for the soccer team. So I signed up for the soccer team. And I start conditioning and stuff. We start conditioning and stuff. I started losing weight for real. We was conditioning, running. I swear I want some more guacamole. I'm almost out. But we start conditioning and stuff. And I was losing the weight. And then start practicing with balls. And got us a coach. He wasn't the best coach, but got a coach. All that. And then this same thing happened, y'all. I got in trouble again. And I got kicked right off the team again. This is my senior year now. My dad still was like, my dad ain't really play. So I got kicked off the team again. He said you ain't playing soccer, so I'm like, wow. I was playing soccer like every day, yo. Like every day. It don't matter if it was raining. I was out there on the field. If we ain't had no coaches, we had practice or did have practice, I was out there playing soccer. So this time, I think I missed the first. Yeah, I had missed the first game of the season too. I missed the first game of the season, but my dad could see how serious I had to take soccer. Like I wasn't playing no games. So he was like, "You can get back on the team." So I got back on the soccer team. It was the second game of the season, and that was the first game I played. So fast forward, season went by. I'm gonna put a picture on how small it was. This is a picture like towards the end of the season. So end of the season, I done got small. I done lost some weight and stuff. And then the summer come around. Really, after the soccer season was over, I kept playing soccer almost. Hold on one second. All right, so after the soccer season, y'all, I basically kept playing soccer. I kept playing soccer like every day, basically. Like school, and then I graduated high school. Kept playing soccer. I took a year off before I went to college. I ain't just go straight into college. So it's 2018, going to 2019. Yeah, I was just playing soccer. Like if it's cold outside, playing soccer. Then summer came back around 2019. I'm losing weight, y'all. I really am starting to get smaller and stuff, but it's still just like this pudginess to me that just won't go away. I still had I was calling it baby fat, but it's like I ain't know what else to do. Like I feel like I was working out hard enough. I was going to the gym a little bit at this point. I'm still eating meat, still like what else I was doing? Oh, I should say this. When we was playing soccer, y'all, like we would go like after every game we go into McDonald's. Like before practices, McDonald's. Like I don't even know how that came. That just became like the go to spot. Like McDonald's was the go to spot. So I'm losing weight, but I'm still doing unhealthy habits. Like still doing stuff that don't make no kind of sense. And then yeah. So fast forward again. So 2019, still eating meat, still doing all this stuff. And then I'm like working out on top of it. So it's like I just kind of got stuck at this point where it's like you ain't fat, but you're not skinny. And I wasn't losing no more weight. So I ain't know what else to do. So I'm playing soccer. Then 2019 August come around. I start college. I start culinary school, y'all. I was in culinary school, so soon as college came, I skipped a little. I started working in a job. If I went to college, I was working in a job. I was working at this plant, and it was over the summer, y'all. So it was hot as I don't know what. Like ain't no air conditioning, nothing in there. Ain't no air conditioning, just some big fans and heat like all day long. Like when you start in the morning, so in the morning you be fine, but by mid shift, yeah. It's just hot and you sweat. Like everybody sweating and then you lifting crates and stuff. So like I'm getting workout in there and I was losing weight in there because I was working 40 hours a week. Yeah, 40 I was working 40 hours a week. And so I was like getting a workout in there. Then that stopped, soccer stopped, college started, all that stopped, and that's when I just kinda like fell off. I started picking the weight back up and I started drinking. And then it was just like the weight just started coming back like this. So I was a culinary student, right? In class, like only thing we ever made was dairy and meat and like everything had cheese in it. Everything was beef and pork and chicken this and they were talking about eating. We was talking about all kind of stuff like liver and in every part of the animal. It was what they told us if COVID didn't come, we was going to eventually end up eating bull testicles, like all kind of stuff. Like they eat anything. Like people just eat anything, and I'm like, this don't even seem right. So around this time, I started educating myself. I started learning about meat. I started learning about cancer. I started learning about Dr. Sebi. I just start educating myself on like where all this stuff come from. Cause I'm picking up weight and it's just like I ain't working out no more. So I'm start learning about all this stuff. All the stuff I be talking about in my video, I started learning about this stuff. It's 2019 at this point. It's 2019, about to go into 2020. Somewhere in 2019 or the beginning, it was 2019. I just was like, all right, I'm done with beef and pork. But I'm a culinary student, and we cook beef and pork like in like all the time. We cooking that type of stuff. So I told the teacher, I'm like, I don't eat beef and pork no more. And he was like, why? And I'm like, cause it's not good for you, and I just don't want to eat it. So they'll try to get me to eat it, y'all, and they'll try to get me to eat beef and pork, and then I start doing this thing where I'll taste it, I'll put it in my mouth, and I'll chew it, get the taste of it, and I'll just spit it back out in the trash can, because I'm not swallowing it, I'm not putting it in my body, because I already told y'all, like, I'm not eating beef and pork. And they kind of thought that was extra, but it was like, I do what I want to do, like, he don't got no control over me. So, spitting out beef and pork, and I eat chicken and shrimp and all the little other stuff that we had in class. And I was still eating dairy and eggs and all that. Like, I was eating all that stuff. But I'm starting learning about, I was learning about Dr. Sebi, natural remedies and all that. So it was one day I had got into it with my advisor. Like, I ain't never went to my advisor for nothing, yo. Like, you supposed to meet with your advisor, get your classes scheduled. Like, I think I used to get my teacher to do it. But it was one day she just came in the class and she was observing. And the teacher was talking to her about something, and I had got closer, and I forgot how meat came up, but we had basically, like, we had this little debate on, like, meat. I was trying to tell them, like, meat not good for you, and I'm like, it's not good. Like, no, there's no way you could sit here and convince me. They were trying to convince me, like, they were telling me, like, you need protein. You get protein from amino acids. Like, the building block of protein is amino acids. You get amino acids from stuff like avocado and chia seeds and all that kind of stuff. So you still get your protein in. Like, I get my protein in. So yeah, they like you need protein. You get protein from meat. Another thing, to get protein from meat, your body gotta break down the meat first, and then you get your protein. Cause it's that, like, you just eating dead flesh. So anyway, got into the whole argument about this stuff, and I'm really learning. I'm really trying to, like, educate myself at this point. Like, I'm not eating beef and pork. I did go vegetarian for a little bit too, but that was kind of hard with a college. The amount of money we have in college, anybody with college, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you ain't the richest person in college. So I tried to go vegetarian, but that was too expensive. So I was like, I'm just gonna do the beef and pork thing. No beef and pork. So 2020 come around, I got this job at a college, and I started working there, and they had like a whole vegan section. So I'm really like on my stuff. I'm like, I'm not eating none of this trash no more. I was eating like chicken and stuff back then, but I was kind of like not even eating that every day. Like, it'll be certain times I eat chicken. Like, I just eat chicken if I really felt like it. And I'm learning about herbs, and I'm learning about detoxes, and I'm learning about cleansing your body, and just getting rid of trash, and just like how fruits and vegetables are really like our medicine, like, and everything that we need to heal our body on the planet. I'm learning about all this stuff, but I'm a culinary student, and I got a culinary job where the head chef was really like, he was really like, me and was really clicking, because like we was one of the only, it was black people in there, but there was a few of us in there. Like, the executive chef used to sit in the office with a white dude, like, and they was all cool. Everybody knew it was cool, but like black people, like, who I could really connect with, it was the head chef. So me and him was connected, and he was like putting me on it and teaching me new stuff. But he was trying to get me to cook meat all the time. I'm like, I don't like meat. Like, I don't really eat this stuff. Like, I'm only doing it because it's like I want to be a chef. So it's like, but I don't care to eat it. So it's that, and then the classes, and then COVID hit, and all that shut off. Like, the job stopped because that college shut down. Then my college shut down. So, and then I met my homeboy Miles. And this dude told me I'm 20. Miles 21. Yeah, Miles 21. So this dude tell me he been vegan for the past 3 years, and yeah, he been vegan for the past 3 years, and he just stopped like recently, just stopped eating chicken again, just cause. And I'm like, if you 21 and you been vegan for 3 years, I could go vegan and stop making excuses for myself. Like, at this point, I already knew everything about being vegan. I already been learning about it. I already been watching videos. Most of the stuff I was doing, watching videos and stuff. Now I'm learning stuff, and it's like, all right, you've been vegan this long, and you just stopped. So it's like, I could go vegan. Like, at this point, I could go vegan. So I met him. This was like February or March. February or March of 2020. March, I think. Yeah, and I went vegan like in March or April. So I went vegan, and then COVID. That's when COVID hit, and my job and stuff stopped. And I started studying. I've been studying all the health and stuff, but like I stopped studying like through videos and stuff online. I started picking up books and getting into holistic health, and I started learning like weight loss, like about weight. Like I was trying to lose weight for so long, but I ain't realized weight had to do with more than just physical. Like weight could be a mental thing. Like could be a mental blockage that's keeping me from losing weight, or like not having self love, or like trying to put up a barrier from people and trying to like make yourself feel protected. Could be a way your mental space to actually make you pick up weight, and you won't even realize you're doing it. But it's like losing weight is deeper than just a physical thing. Like losing weight is it's a mental battle in a physical battle. Like it's a physical battle for sure, but it's a mental battle. And then us as African and original people and black people in America, especially black people in America, we kind of conditioned to have a weak mentality. Like we don't really like think for ourselves, and it's like it comes from the food we eat, but also come from the TV we watch and all that stuff. So it's like I had to like kind of. This is like my whole spiritual journey and stuff too was picking up. I've been was going spiritual, or becoming a spiritual person, but it like started picking up around this time. So it was like once I realized it was a mental battle and a physical battle, it was like I really started to get it. Like okay, I need to heal myself. I need to heal myself physically, but I also need to heal myself up here mentally and spiritually. Like, I need to really get into healing. When I really started getting into healing myself as a person, that's when it really was like becoming a healthy person wasn't that hard to do. Like losing weight wasn't that hard to do. Putting on muscle wasn't that hard to do. Cleansing my organs from all the drinking and all that stuff wasn't hard to do. Like getting all the mucus and stuff out my lungs from smoking and all that. Like none of that was that hard to do because it's like I got it up here in the physical. Like whatever you would get your mind and spirit, like when you get them two on a specific goal, like your body gonna follow regardless. I say this in another video, but your body and stuff gonna follow regardless. So it's just like I got myself over that mental battle, and for people who knew me back then, I really was going through some stuff. Like I really was going through some stuff, and that was part of like my mental battle too. So it's like I just healed myself this way. Then it was like the body just followed. Like and that's how I got into all this health and wellness stuff. That's how I became vegan. That's what made me like really start taking this healing stuff serious. And like yeah, that's basically full story. Like I don't know. And now in present day, y'all can see present day me. See, I will stand up, but I don't think I ain't gonna fit in the frame. But present day me is like I'm into healing myself still, cause it's like you never really finish on like you finish, but it's like you still got more to learn. Like I don't ever feel like I'm done learning, so I'm healing myself still. But it's like I want to help other people heal themselves, or at least like show them the way. You can't make nobody heal themselves. That's another thing I learned. Like you could try, but until they like make that decision on their own, like they want to heal themselves, like nobody, you can't heal somebody who don't want to be healed. Point blank, period. Like that's not gonna happen. I don't care who you are, it ain't gonna happen. So me personally, like I just want to help other people, but I'm still healing myself. But yeah, that's basically the whole journey on how I got into this whole health and wellness and weight loss journey and all of that. I'm probably gonna do a video of my spiritual journey, like what I went through spiritually on that whole same timeline. Yeah, I'm gonna probably break that whole timeline down again. I'm gonna give y'all the spiritual side of it. But that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Turn on post notifications. Repost the video. Send it to your grandmom. And yeah, thanks for watching.